Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, lovely people, wherever you're joining us from. You're highly welcome to your one and only YouTube platform that gives you only quality news and quality information on all the matter where they happen for Biafran territory. Please subscribe to this channel if you've not yet subscribed, and make sure you turn on your notification so that you can get notified whenever we drop our spanking news. Now, straight to the video that you're about to watch. This video is the major focal point of the whole video I've been posting since morning. This particular video is the part that Simon Èkpá gave, the controversial announcement. I'm using the word controversial announcement because we all know that so many people have been fighting, the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile, in the person of Prime Minister Simon Èkpá. So many people feel that his government is not favoring them, while others, a lot, have actually showed their love. But remember, one thing that Prime Minister Simon Èkpá will always say is that, this is democracy, and the Biafran government is about democracy. But majority will always carry the vote. No be everybody go support the Biafran freedom. No be everybody go support the referendum that is about to start, and the referendum vote that is about to start tomorrow. But the majority will always stand. The voices of majority will always stand. And that is why Simon Èkpá, the Prime Minister of the Biafran government in exile, has given the controversial announcement and the controversial order starting from tomorrow. That is this midnight. Please enjoy this video and make sure that you are sharing this video to your brothers and your sisters, both our brothers here in the country and those over there in diaspora. Wherever you are, whether you're in diaspora or you are in Nigeria or you are in Biafran land, please share this video to as many groups and platforms as possible.
State that is sponsoring the killing. What do self-defense against the killers means? What we do today is to just defend our land and ourselves against Nigeria Islamic State and the killers. And at the same time, taking our freedom and the future into our hands, because a government that kill protesters are not ready for peaceful discussion. The reason we, the Biafran in exile, has taken guns, arms, ammunition in our position to defend our land is because a government that kill protesters are not ready for peaceful discussion. My fellow Biafrans, well-wishers, political leaders across the globe listening to me today, or that will listen to this speech later on, I want to inform the world today that Biafra has taken up arms, and we are not dropping these arms until our freedom is achieved. For those making references to peaceful agitation as the only pathway to freedom, listen to me today. The reason for our abandoning Gandhi principles of non-violent and state adopting militancy, guerrilla welfare as a method to sabotage against the Nigeria Islamic State and forces and its presence in Biafra territory, just like Mandela and many more, is a decision we made out of necessity. Our decision to support guerrilla welfare, militant aggression was not also made through recklessness or from any love for violence. Instead, it was as a result of a calm and sober assessment of the political situation that had arisen after many years of tyranny, killings, exploitation, and oppression of the Biafra people by the Islamic State of Nigeria. Non-violent actions had not worked and had often ended in the death of hundreds of protesters in Biafra territory. Not only Biafrans are being killed when they protest. We have seen the Lekki tollgate shooting. Those carrying Nigeria flag were murdered in cold blood. Fellow Biafrans, during the Masob led by Wazirike, they were not armed, but Nigeria Islamic State killed them without justification. Many Mossad members were killed and thrown in the ocean, thrown in the river. Nobody has been held responsible for that. And finally, they forced Wazirike to quit the struggle. And Wazirike joined Nigeria kingmakers in the southeast. Today, every election, he will have his opinion. The IPOB, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, IPOB was also a splinter group from Masob after Wazirike was compelled by the Islamic State to quit the Biafra struggle and become one of the kingmakers in the southeast. The movement of IPOB started in 2013. Thousands of IPOB members has been killed and murdered in cold blood, and many bodies were thrown in the river. Obibo massacre was very fresh in our memory, and we are coming to revenge Obibo massacre. It's going to happen very soon. The revenge of Obibo massacre by the Nigeria terrorists in River State will and must be avenged. Biafrans under IPOB, thousands were killed, thousands were abducted, thousands were butchered, and their family never found their bodies. Many are being detained, including the leader today. They kidnapped him from Kenya and renditioned him to Nigeria, and they have denied him every right under Nigeria. They were not violent. They did not carry arms. They only carried flag. Until today, Nigeria has violated every court order, including the ultimatum from the United Nations. And of course, out of fear, the defunct leadership he left, called the DOS, presently IPOB Nigeria, joined Nigerian politicians against genuine agitators and become IPOB Nigeria. Today, every Biafra movement has collapsed into Biafra government in exile. Both in the homeland and in exile, Nigeria has recruited Islamic State fighters into their military, police, and other forces to continue the holy war of Islam against indigenous people, and Biafra government in exile can't sit back and watch Nigeria state kill Biafra unchallenged. Therefore, the government which uses force to support its rules teaches the oppressed to use force to oppose it. We will continue to justify our decision to engage in sabotaging and hostility against terrorists in uniform until they are withdrawn completely from Biafra territory from the 40 United States of Biafra. Fellow Biafran, over 10,000 live viewers on Twitter. I am a Pan-Africanist. I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and a free society which all persons will live together in harmony. And with equal opportunity, it is an ideal for which I hope to live for and to see realized. For that reason, our approach to Biafra freedom is multidimensional. It is not just hostility against Nigeria terrorist state, but we also have adopted a democratic process by embarking on self-referendum, which will be conducted through electronic voting. We understand the challenges of this approach, especially when our people in the rural area have no electricity and internet. We, however, expected to have a reasonable number of votes of Biafra extraction across the globe. The Biafra self-referendum will start on the 1st of February 2024, and there will be 3 stages to this self-referendum. This stage 3 will run through to our convention in Finland later this year. We continue to demand the withdrawal of the Nigeria terrorist troop from police to army to any Nigeria troop from Biafra territory, as it has been proven beyond reasonable doubt their involvement in terrorism and insecurity in our land. Today, terrorists kidnapped school pupils in the Ekiti community. In Yoruba land, we have secured Biafra land, and the insecurity we have are state-sponsored, being orchestrated by the Nigerian army and the terrorist police. They are involved in kidnapping, raping, killing of women and children, and burning of our marketplaces, homes, and businesses. For the self-referendum that will start on the 1st of February, we hereby declare sit-at-home civil disobedience to create awareness that will enable Biafrans to vote while in their comfort homes. So, fellow Biafrans, on the 1st of February, which is Thursday, entire Biafra land will be locked down. We have communicated all bishops in Biafra territory. We have communicated all officials by mail who reside in Biafra territory. Anyone who violates the order of Biafra government will have him or herself to blame. It is now a revolutionary phase of the Biafra liberation, and Biafra government remains the only legitimate government of the Biafra people, and Biafra people are loyal to. And Biafra government also has a legitimate de facto government chosen by the people of Biafra and not the Nigeria state. Our state government are very active. We have 40 active United States of Biafra. We have 40 active state administrators, otherwise called governors of these 40 states. These 40 states have administrators, state executives that are running the affair of the de facto government of Biafra. Let this sit at home that is coming on the 1st of February be shared to every cranny of Biafra territory, as we are going to lock down every road leading to Biafra territory. The voting will start immediately from 6 a.m. on the 1st of February 2024. The link to vote will be made public 12:00 on the eve of the voting of the referendum date, which first day night by 12:00, 12 a.m. Biafra time. I thank you very much for listening to this State of the Union today, and I will be open for questions from the audience. On Twitter, we have about 10,500 total viewers. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, for that wonderful State of the Union address. Now we are going to take questions from the audience. Please go ahead and ask your questions through the Twitter space. I will be looking out for the questions that will be coming to the Prime Minister. Thank you very much.